I'm going to cover the #1 mistake that you are making in federal government contracting. That is overlooking the importance of SAM.gov. While we have ChatGPT, we have YouTube University. By understanding, being able to make sense of opportunities, it will help increase your win rate. Otherwise, you're going to go to a page like this on SAM.gov. You're going to feel overwhelmed. You're going to feel confused. You are just going to feel downright disappointed. So I'm going to walk you through how to quickly navigate and understand what is here on SAM.gov. SAM.gov is the #1 portal for all things federal government contracting. This is where you go for your cage code. This is where you go to renew your cage code. This is where you go for reporting. You gotta go here. And take notice, it's SAM.gov. There are other sites out there. There are lots of firms who will charge you to handle SAM.gov. If that's what you want to do, by all means. SAM.gov is free. Now, when it comes to, okay, well, what is the government buying? Are they really buying anything? I heard about this Department of Government Efficiency. Maybe this isn't the right time. 8,037 opportunities came up just by selecting solicitation. Looks like they're buying. So what I suggest that you do is on SAM.gov, so you're here, contracting, advanced search, and you'll notice there isn't anything here. Regularly, this site is updated. There are different features on here that maybe you were accustomed to. Guess what? It's just like a new iPhone, a new version of YouTube, a new version of TikTok, a new version of you. That's why you're here, to find bid and win contracts. Just expect the unexpected. Just roll with it. So go to set aside, total small business, notice type, solicitation. And you will see there's 1,879 at the time of recording this. We spend hours a day. You can even look on your phone. Hours, just scrolling, scrolling. You can scroll here too. Why can't you? What I want you to do is just to open up your imagination and look at things. Is there anything here that grabs your attention? Repair fire suppression. Maybe it was the one on HVAC. Who knows? Just take note. What is the government buying right now? Who is looking to make this purchase? Another strategy is change this to 100. You have no problem scrolling through so many shorts, and next thing you know, it's been 5 hours. You can easily look at 100 things. You're amazing. I know you got it. Excuse me, you guys. So what you want to do is on a piece of paper, on your phone, on your laptop, you want to identify what are the titles that are being used for opportunities that you like. #2, who's buying it? Department of Energy, Department of Defense, Department of Interior. #3, is this something that you want to do? Is this something you want to take advantage of? And 4th, is this something you want to understand? Because as soon as I click one of these beautiful blue little lines, it's going to change your world. Not simply because you'll see a variety of attachments here, which I have another strategy for you. All it takes is one contract to provide the money you're looking for to go on that vacation. Leave your job, fix the roof, redo the furniture, replace the furniture, redo the carpet. That's all it takes. That's it. You'll notice here, we got a swirly thing going on. Anytime you see that, you simply want to go to a different browser. That's it. That's all you want to do. So I moved over to Edge, and you'll notice the swirly is gone. I believe this predominantly happens for Mac users. I'm definitely a Mac user. But for those of you who don't use a Mac, maybe you don't experience this, but nonetheless, some people see this and say, system's broken. They're looking simply for an excuse. And we're not here for excuses. We are here to find bid and win profitable contracts. So you'll notice a variety of attachments, and there's different ways to approach this. One way, take these attachments, upload them into ChatGPT, and ask the following. What are the requirements? What do I need to submit? Is any bonding or certificates needed? When is this due? Basic questions. But keep in mind, AI is not perfect. So being able to understand and to put in the work by going through the attachments, while it can come across like you're getting dental work, it is going to change everything for you. There's someone I came across recently, they were in my challenge, and they talked about how they submitted everything was amazing, but they forgot one thing, didn't win. We don't want that, because y'all are winners. So you'll notice immediately that it lists that the estimated cost is between $250,000 and $500,000. Another mistake that people make in this space is, oh, $250,000, $500,000. Okay, yeah, that sounds good. It's just a range. Somebody could bid $100,000. Somebody could bid $2 million. It's just giving you a range, that's all. They're also letting you know that you must download the documents. If after you try to download them, if it doesn't work, then notify them. So that's code for a lot of people just contacted them and didn't try to download the documents. Probably because they had the swirly thing and didn't realize just to go to a different browser. Just sharing. Also, another strategy is you want to have Adobe. You want to have, let's see what else. These are all Adobes. Adobe, Microsoft Word, Excel, if you can. If that's not in your budget, look for other alternatives. And with something like this, because we're talking about HVAC replacement, you're wanting to see, is there any bonding, any interesting licenses? Is there a site visit? Can you sub this out? Is there anything there that raises a flag where you're like, I don't really know? Because you're going to end up in this situation where you're going to have a vendor doing the work, right? Are you going to be able to have the vendor do the work without you paying them? Can you get a 30-day grace period to pay them? I don't know. But before we jump there, we want to just understand, because this is the biggest mistake people make in government contracting. Take it from me. I lost out on a massive, I think it was $1 billion contract vehicle because I didn't have documents signed. And that is really understanding the requirement, period. City girls. So they're also letting you know the deadline is the 8th, and when you respond to them, they have provided very strict instructions. So before we even open an attachment, it's very important that you follow instructions. If following instructions, if you're like, nah, I'm not really into that, then I would suggest that you seek other alternatives and potentially not go down the road of government contracting. Federal government contracting is all about your relationship with them, following instructions, and exceeding all expectations all the time. They're also letting you know that there's a late submission modification withdrawal provision. They've outlined a lot here. So what your job is to find out, what do they need? How are they going to figure out who they're going to give it to? Is there anything weird that they require? And most importantly, is this something you even want to do? So you can see here, this document, yeah, it's 62 pages. Reading is required. In addition to using an AI option, you also definitely have to be able to read through this to understand what is required. How are they going to figure out who they're going to give this to? Addressing those questions are really important. Then you want to be able to take all of this information that's before you and synthesize it, put it into bullets. So as if you were to explain it to a 4th grader. Because if you decide, hey, I want to go forward, I want to bid on this, you're going to have to take your phone and start dialing vendor or email, regardless of the method. Even if you outsource it, somebody has to be able to put into layman terms what you need. Imagine this. Okay, so I need this service in this place. What? Yeah, I need you to come over to this place. It's this big building. I need you to take out this thing, and they need it done in like 2 weeks. You might have already clicked off my video by now, because they're like, what is she talking about? That's how they feel on the other end. They feel confused, and a confused person can't provide you a price quote, ever. A confused person has lost all confidence in you. A confused person is not going to want to partner with you. Confusion is not going to lead you on that path. Going through the document, having a strong understanding. And if you're at the place where you're tensing up and you're concerned and you don't understand, set it aside and go after something else. That's it. That's it. Why not hone in on the things that you like? Why not hone in on the areas that maybe a loved one is really knowledgeable in? Why not? There's no reason you can't. So do not make that mistake. Make sure when you're on SAM.gov and you're scrolling, you're also taking the time to go into all of the documents to really understand. Because the purpose of this is to determine if this is something you want to go after or something you don't want to go after. Y'all are amazing. If you haven't already, check out my book, winnerswaybook.com. Keep looking, keep looking, keep looking. And remember to ebb and flow, bob and weave with the changes on SAM.gov. We're all very well aware that this is going on and you just roll with it. It's like, like you're on a beach or like a wave pool kind of thing. I love and adore you guys. Like, subscribe, hit that notification. Get ready for more and more to come. Check out my challenge. I love and adore you. Don't forget, everything is possible. Until next time, take care, y'all.